Today I was out in the sun, sunbathing. I did some laundry and hang it out there. Oh, it's so nice when the weather is so nice. It's 20 degrees here and really, really sunny today. And I am taking advantage of it. And also, my kids went back to their dads. And I'm just enjoying my alone time. Oh, and also, I'm at home alone today because my dad went to visit my brother in Cambridge. Hi, Guy. How are you today? Hey, Michael Kunkel. How are you? What's up, Guy? So, I mean, I like having a bit of a balance, between spending time with people, a little bit of alone time sometimes. It's nice, quiet. I'm having some alone time today, Guy. You can do anything you want around the house. You're not gonna bother anybody. No, nobody is gonna bother you. It feels so good. I feel so refreshed already. The day isn't even done yet. What did you do today? How was your weekend? What are you planning to do this weekend? Oh, and I'm just having sushi, just um like sometimes it's nice to order takeaway or takeout um just for yourself. Does that make sense? Because okay, you don't have to think about like, oh, what else does somebody else want? Does that make sense? I don't know. Like I was enjoying it today, like everything that I want. You can just binge. I'm having a barbecue. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is a good weather today for a barbecue. My dad did ask me, like, are you planning to have a barbecue because he's puts his laundry outside? And I'm like, I don't know how to. I don't have some more barbecue disposable barbecue trays down there, and I could. But no, I went for sushi instead. I have loads of sushi. I know. I brought them to this room. Actually, I'm not that bad. I mean, I've been outside. I've been in the sun, you know. Um but but it's so nice to be in the room, in bed, the experience. And I'm watching Netflix. I join you with the sushi. Do you like sushi? Hi, funny and insightful. How are you today? Hello, hello. How are you? What are you doing? Yeah, so I binged. I have katsukuri. I'm not gonna finish all of that. But I don't know. It's like one of those times that I just want to binge. Like I'm not gonna eat it like and force myself even if I'm full. But I just want to have it. I can keep it in the fridge and then eat it another time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I have katsukuri. I have pro. I mean, I have. Damn it. How do I do this? Maybe I will. I lie down like this, like I did the photo. Edamame. I always like edamame. Um, Miso soup. Um, Prawn tempura or ebi tempura, and then what is this? Why does it keep saying locked? That is um, what is that? Squid karaage, and that is um chicken katsu curry don, and salmon sushi. A lot of different types of salmon sushi. Oh, that is my favorite. Salmon sake sushi. There you go. I already ate actually. That is what is left from me eating it. So I guess I can keep it or like later. When I have the courage and strength to bring it downstairs. Hi, Zura. Hi, Prasad. How are you today? Hey, Stephen Yanton. Hi, Leah. Hey, Zura Rafta. Good afternoon, good evening. Evening tunes, just chillaxing after maxing out. Lol, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference. You're chillaxing or I'm chillaxing? I'm from Indonesia. Nice to meet you, Zura Rafta from Indonesia. Hi, just saying happy Mother's Day to any types of moms. Thank you so much, Leah. Where are you from, Leah? Are you in America? Hi, Stephen Yanton, like done number 3. Thank you so much, Prasad, for the likes. Hi, Prasad, where do you come from? Zura, I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. Hi, Dino Alex, welcome back. How are you today? Oh, a lot of food today. Yeah, I'm binging. Like, I mean, this is my idea of like alone time, I guess. You know, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, sit out there in the sun, get some sunshine, and then do some laundry. Stay in bed. Eat some sushi. Hi Dino Alex, miss you to know live from long time. Where have you been? I was live the other day, Prasad. I was live. Yeah. Maybe the other one was late. Maybe the other one was late at night, so it doesn't match Indian time. How are you? I'm good, Dino Alex. How are you today? I come from Indonesia. Nice to meet you, Zura. Rafta from Indonesia. You have beautiful nose. Thank you so much, The Quiet. I'm glad you think so. Where are you from? You are alone. Yes, I'm home alone today. I'm enjoying every second of it. Hi, nice princess. How are you? Miss you, Miss World. Hi, Erding. Erding. Good afternoon. How are you today? Oh, okay. It's crazy to think that the first ever episode of Fresh Prince of Bel Air aired 35 years ago. I know, right? That's crazy. How old is Will Smith now? How can I forget his name? Beautiful European eyes. Do you think so? I thought that it's a bit of a mix. Do you know Mia Khalifa? I've heard of that before, Zura Rafdown. I don't remember. I think somebody else asked it on live. Do you, if your person knows that, I subscribe to your channel. Hi, The Quiet. I don't like bribing people into like subscribing to my channel. Like, how to explain that? I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel right to me. I feel like you should subscribe to somebody that you actually want to watch. You know what I mean? Like, not like, oh, if you do this. I don't know how to explain it. If you want to subscribe, subscribe, But I hope that you subscribe because you feel that from the bottom of your heart you want to, you know. Where are you from? Ethnically. I'm half Filipino, half English, Il de Noac. What about you? Excuse me. There, day or night, mom. It's like evening, but it's still sunny. Still sunny outside. So it's 6 p.m. here. Wow, cool. I'm full English. Oh, whereabouts are you? Il de Noac. Liverpool. Okay, so you're in Liverpool right now. That May team. Hi, Ala Ala Saadi. What does that mean? I don't understand. Hi, Elton Mac. Kiko. I know Elton Mac, MC, but I understand. I'm open to that, I'm bisexual actually. And it's good, that the world now is embracing, different types of people more and more. Um, how do I explain? But we can't force people whatever what they believe in. Some of them really believe strongly, in a religious perspective as well. That is not, and we can't help that, you know what I mean? We can only try, like, um from our side, show how, maybe how is it to accept people, how is it to accept other people who are different from us. And then hopefully, more and more people will be exposed to that, and be influenced. I don't know. So that everyone will feel like kind of accepted. I love you, mom. Thank you so much, Zura. Yes, very multicultural. What brought you to the UK? Me, my dad lives here, Il de Noac. So I guess I wanted to explore the other half, like, because I was born and raised in the Philippines. Um, my dad would come to the Philippines, but not like, never really lived there. I mean, he did live there. But like when I was growing up, he wasn't present. And I guess I wanted to explore the other family, like my other side or something like that. And at the same time, um, it's a really good economic opportunity for me, during that time. And as well, um, actually, because I was born and raised in the Philippines, I can't pass down my citizenship, my British citizenship to my children because I had them as well in the Philippines, So because I'm already a second generation, or like I mean, British by descent is what it's called. The actual term for it, British by descent, is when, your dad is full English, and whatever. And then, but then you were born and raised in a different country, you're British by descent. You automatically get British citizenship. But Or but then also actually I think there's a lot of different rules to that, like you're like if they're married, if your parents are married, what year, and then like your mom, or is it your mom or is it your dad that's British anyway. But in my situation, I was English by descent from my birth, you know and then but I cannot pass that on because I've never been here. If I live here for 3 years, at least 3 years before I had the kids, then I would have passed it on to them, like, right away. Oh, even if I give birth to them in the Philippines. But anyway, um, yeah, and I think it's good to have an English passport because it opens a lot of gates for you. Like you can travel to a lot of places, like versus the Filipino passport. So not just to travel, but also to work. It opens up a lot of doors. So I wanted that my children will get the both opportunities. Like they can have dual citizenship and they can have both an English and a Filipino passport, which will be a good for them. It will be good for their future. They will have a lot more opportunities, a lot more options for the future. So that's one of the reasons I decided to come here. But actually, I really liked it. I liked it here, so I stayed. Hey, Elton Mac. Hi, Chad Wallace. How are you today? Hi, Leshy. Hey, Campo de Jesucinos. Hey, Legacy. Hey, King Jonathan. Welcome back. Tin, where is the sheriff badge? Oh, you saw that video. Did you like that video, Prasad? Liverpool is my favorite soccer team. Hi, Ala Al Sadi. Um, Il Il Denoak is from Liverpool. Do you play football, Il? I don't know. I don't know. Is you have a nickname? It's like I'm finding it difficult to speak. Is it the Pope is Elton? But I heard that the new Pope, is that what you mean? The new Pope, but apparently the old Pope isn't. Will Smith is 56. They only aired the reunion documentary in 2020 to celebrate the show's 30th. Really? Oh, did you watch it then? When will visit Indonesia? I don't know yet, Zura. I have a lot of things going on at the moment. Like I don't know. I want to visit all the countries. I there's so many countries that I want to go to yet. But I'm trying to focus on my driving at the moment, and I'm the way I'm motivating myself is that I'm not going to travel until I get my driver's license. But I really want to go to Canada next first, and then well, let's see what happens after that. Like one at a time. Pleased to meet. I'm fully and I have a boyfriend. Well, oh, you're pleased to meet you too, Elton Mac. Well, pleased to meet you. I am fully gay and I have. Well, that's good, Elton Mac. Like, I mean, wow, that's good. Like, what if I say? Um, I'm glad that you're open. I'm glad that you don't feel the pressure because I know a lot of people who feel a lot of pressure from the people around them. I know I have a colleague at work actually that I was talking to. He said he's very open about his son being gay, you know, and I really admire that because just a few weeks ago there was someone here on my live, saying like sharing his story that if his son is gay apparently, and then he was like, um, he was like he's disowned his son or something, and I'm like, what? That's crazy. Like, how do you think that person feels? How do you think like your son feels? Do you not think about that? Like, do you care that much? Is it the pressure from other people? Do you care more about looking like, um oh, like, looking like you failed in other people's eyes, but in my opinion, you fail more if you aren't able to accept your children for the way that they are, because they're depending on you on that. Like, who else can they depend on? Like, you're the person who are meant to make them feel safe, and you're rejecting them. They show you who they are, and you reject them. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. Anyway, well, I'm glad that you're open about that, Elton Mac. Hmm, I think the most refreshing thing, or like the most that will make you feel happy in your life, is being able to be yourself, openly. Um, And you know what? Even if there will be haters, no matter who you are. No, even if you're not gay, there will always be haters around there. For there will be haters of men, there will be haters of women. Well, there's a lot of people out there that will hate. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. You know how you are. Like you can't please everyone. So just go on, be yourself, live the life that you want to live. Hey, beautiful. Hey, King Jonathan, how are you today? Hi, lol. Very interesting. After the video I just watched to find you in bed. I know. I know. Chad Wallace. I know, right? I'm like motivating video. And then I did do the laundry. I did edit that video. Excuse me. I did manage to edit two videos and then post one video. And then I did one load of laundry, you know. But that's all. I did sit out in the sun, I sunbathed for a bit. And here I am. I'm going live, you know. So hopefully per click I'm making some money. How are you, Chad Wallace? And I'm happy to know you're by. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that, we support each other. But you know what? There's a lot of people out there now that even if they are not part of the LGBT community, even if they are not gay or, lesbian or bisexual or whatever, they will still be supportive, of other people's choices. Excuse me. Hey, Starlight. How are you today? What up, Tins? Good day, folks. Hey, Legacy. How are you today? Oh, wow, that's good. Your mother met your father in the Philippines or England? Philippines. Philippines. My dad has a weird backstory. like my granddad joined a cult. Like, so my granddad was famous a long, long time ago. He was in a famous band. He did a tour around America. And then while he was in America, he joined a cult. But during that time, it was just a religious organization. Obviously, it's not like, oh, I don't think any cult advertises their organization as a cult. You know what I mean? So anyway, he joined it, and then he apparently it was in Texas that time, and then apparently so he left his family here, which is my dad is also there, and then my dad's mom watched the news and then saw that, oh, um, what he joined this organization. He decided to move there, like she has no clue, and then anyway, she flew there, and then liked it as well. So anyway, what am I saying? Why am I saying this long ass story? Anyway, so basically, they went from one country to another. As an organization, they all traveled from one country to another, one place to another. They went to Brazil, India, Philippines, and while they were in Philippines, that's when my dad met my mom. Hello, my friend. Hi, Campo de Josejinos. How are you today? Hello, beautiful Christine. Hi, Leshy. How are you today? How much is salary there per month, mom? Hi, Zura Rafta. Like for nurses, it depends on what job you're doing, Zura. When you said being lazy and motivated, you got me all motivated to cut down all the tree branches. And I find you in bed. I'm so tired the past few days, Chad. It's seriously. I'm sorry. I've been really good the past few days. I promise. Oh my gosh. What tree branches did you have to cut? Do you plan on settling in the UK then? Yeah, yeah, I like it here in Dinarak. I have dual citizenship too, Canadian and British. Oh, cool. I just have a British passport, lol. I wish I could have dual citizenship. But the good thing about the British passport, Ildinoak, is you can travel to a lot of places already anyway. Travel and work, in a lot of places already. So most of the time, I actually use my English passport. Yeah, yeah. Most of the time. Yeah, because as well it's, already automated, and yeah. Yeah, like you don't need to apply for a visa to most countries. Hi, hello, good to see you looking well. Hi, Starlight. How are you today? Yes, I like that video. I'm glad you liked it, Prasad. I don't even play football, and you can call me Il or Dino. I don't mind. Okay, okay. Where did the name come from anyway? Il or Dino? Il or Dino? Because when I say ill, it's like I'm calling you you're ill right now. You're sick, I guess. Keep up the spirit, mom. Don't be sad. Thank you. You gave me your motivation and you got my laziness. We influenced each other. Chad Wallace. Hi, Karthik VJ. Hey, Trips Vlog. Hey, Benny. How are you today? Hey, Tushar Tatwar. Hi, Tupe. You are very well spoken and your English is better than mine, and I'm fully British. Well, thank you for appreciating my English. Il Denoak. We actually have really high like we had to take a test, to practice nursing here in this country. So like we have to do IELTS, which is an English proficiency test, and like in the Philippines, in the Philippines, the standards are so high for the IELTS. Like um like if you compare what will pass in another country compared to what will pass in the Philippines, like the gap is so much, like you won't pass. I don't know how to explain it. Like I have a friend who is, like you can read and understand English and everything, but she still hasn't passed her IELTS in the Philippines. Can you believe that? Like, but there's a lot of people who come from other countries who do the IELTS in another country, and they, you don't understand their English as much. You know what I mean? But still they pass. You know what I mean? So I guess that's why in the Nawak is like I won't be able to practice my nursing here if I didn't pass that IELTS exam. You know, I did score well. With my IELTS, I had like 8. That is my score, and the highest is 9. I had 8 in my English. Do you know Jordy, mom? I don't know who that is. I actually as inspiring short video that got me set your latest YouTube short. But I'm glad. I'm glad. I kind of saw your comment actually, but I was like, I was in the middle of doing something. I don't know what I was doing. I think it just popped up at the top of my phone. Maybe while I was ordering my sushi, and it actually made me kind of smile. But I didn't get to respond to it yet. So I can use either passport. Still doesn't speed up the border controls on either passport as it still needs to be stamped unless it's a EU passport. Oh, okay. Where does it have to be stamped? Oh, she's Japanese, Zura. Busted. O2 videos and laundry. Okay, I'll give you the pass. Yes! Want to know a story more about Mia? Why? Shout out to me. Hi, Tupe. Thumbs up, pretty. Hi, Trips Blog. What's up, Hottie? Hey, Benny. How are you today? What are you up to? Hi, just saying Happy Mother's Day to any types of moms. Thank you so much, Leah. Where are you from? Are you in America? How are you, pretty lady, doing? Hi, Benny. I'm having a lazy day today. Hi, Snooze. Hi, Alfonso Costa. Hi, Amish. Hi, DJ Charlie. Wait. Hey, Tushar Tatuar. Yes, so Benny, I'm just having a lazy day, having some sushi. Well, weather is nice, so I went out there in the sun, um, did some laundry, letting it dry out there in the sun. My hair granted was part of the original lineup of Fleetwood Mac, Jeremy Spencer. Yes. Please like and share, subscribe to this beautiful girl's YouTuber. Thanks. Thank you so much, Benny, for promoting my YouTube. Hi, Tushar. Do you think you have more haters if someone is straight or bi doesn't? I'm trying. I try everything at least once. Starlight. I don't know. I honestly don't know, Starlight. Like in reality, who gets more hate? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know, to be honest. Sweetie, love you, dear. Thank you so much, Karthik VJ. I love seeing you laughing. It's like fun. I'm glad you enjoy it. Lots of oak and magnolia trees. Really? How come you have to cut it? Chad Wallace. Baby beautiful goddess. Thank you so much, Karthik VJ. Ha ha ha. Have a nice day. Hi, Alfonso Casta. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day too. Baby so cute, dear. Thank you so much, Karthik VJ. Hi, Amesh Shamike. How are you today? I have the best you never saw before. Okay then. Hi DJ Charlie. I just arrived from Hungary. Went there to the hot tub thermal water. Really? Who did you go with, Benny? Philippines, more girls, your country, more fun, more smile, more tight. What? How do you know that, Alfonso? Do you know Sri Lanka? I've heard of it, Amesh, but I've never been there. Are you in Sri Lanka? I'm American. Hi, Snooze from America. I don't need a green card. I have an English passport. Hi, Jander Ferreira. How are you today? I'm proud to be gay. Yes! Be proud of what you are, Elton Mack. Where are you from, Elton? Hi, Jander Ferreira, and I'm happy. Yes, I love that you are happy. Did you ever experience not being accepted? I'm just curious about your own experience, Elton Mack. So you sure are talking a lot about. I know, I know. Up the career. So, for example, it needs to be stamped when you enter and exit Spain. That's why it's been trying to bring. Really? I thought that you just scan. I just always remember that you just scan your card. Yeah, there's just a queue and you scan it. Unexpected John. What needs to be stamped? Oh, your Canadian passport? Having a lady like you and enjoying a lazy day, that would be an amazing fun. Jordy is awesome, by the way, to watch on YouTube. Okay, okay. What is it? What is it about? Yes, I guess you can't tell without doing OOLL. I bet vegans have the least haters because they don't want the beef. Oh, that's a good one. What is an OOLL? Hi, Kuchipudi. How are you today? Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm DJ Blank. How are you today? Hi, U314 from France. How are you today? I went with a guy friend. I wish you would have been there too. It was way too busy for Mother's Day. Really? Oh, you celebrate Mother's Day today too. Hi, Kuchipudi. Lol, no tins knowing about the. What? No! It wasn't me. I was reading somebody's comment chat. Says, why are you asleep and talk with us? Can you sit down and talk with us? Hi, Amesh. I'm not sleeping. I'm just laying down. I believe it's good to be here. What do you mean, Elton Mac? I believe it. Paul. Yes, you're right. Exactly. Like you probably need to get a Paul to find. That's why I'm asking Elton Mac. Like, what is his experience? Jordy just have of relatable videos. Also, she's a singer. Oh, right. Cool, cool. I'm a feminine boy. I was targeted day by day. Really? Whereabouts are you, Elton? If you don't mind me asking. Hi, Rolf Mads Rojas, but you know who she was. No, I said I've heard of her name. I said somebody here mentioned it before. Ireland. Oh, nice. But isn't it like really religious there in Ireland? Is it still really religious there now? Or is that but apparently the last pope was kind of open about, those things. She's she said she's lazy and not sleepy. Mm-hmm. What is that, Chad? What? What are you trying to say? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you a story about like, oh yeah, at work. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to feel more and more at home at work. Do you know why? Because I'm starting to be able to say my jokes. Wait, wait, wait. Let me explain. So basically, you know, um, so basically, like, I walked into a room and then I heard, one colleague and then the matron talking to each other. And then, like, my colleague said, oh, it's so hard. Like, the job is so hard or something. And then my matron is like, oh, I've been in this job for 40 years. You don't know what's hard. And I was like, did you just tell her that she doesn't know what's hard? And just to be clear, okay, my matron did not encourage me. See, my matron is out of the picture. Did not. But I did come up with a song for my colleague. I started singing it to her the whole day yesterday. I want wait a minute. There's like 30 seconds, right, that I can sing. Wait, wait, wait. I've been singing this to her all day. I want to know what heart is. I want you to show me. I want to feel what heart is. I'm having so much fun. Oh my gosh, I need to tell Tim. Where is Tim? I really need. But as I said, Nobody has encouraged me. Hey, Marcos Lucio, how are you today? They saw me coming out of gay bar when they said that to me. Oh, hmm. But why were they standing outside the gay bar? Are they just waiting there? Like, don't they have a life? There's this new passport digital system where you place your fingerprint on the new machines and scan your passport photo page rather than queuing up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I've been doing. Like, they have a camera on top, there's a queue. Like, you just put your passport, scan your passport, the camera is there, taking a picture of you, and then that's it. You go through. No, you don't even have to talk to anybody. That's what I've been experiencing around Europe. I'm like, WT. That's so weird, Elton Mac. I'm so happy you're getting comfortable at work. Yes, right? Hi, Marcos Lucio. OMG. I boycott new people he dislikes. Oh, he does. Oh. So what are you gonna do now, Elton Mac? Are you like, does this make you feel like, no, I don't really feel like I can resonate with this religion? Or do you still feel like, you know what, I can still do this religion, but I just don't believe certain things? This new album, woo! My boyfriend was shocked to buy it. Oh, lol, put it in a YouTube short. Maybe we can get it go viral. Keep singing, you're doing a good job. Thank you so much, Benny. I'm glad you think so. Hi, Victor Funes. How are you today? And then, you know what I'm watching right now? I'm watching Nona's. Have you seen it? It's on Netflix. It's like it's apparently it's a true story where when he started his restaurant in Staten Island in America, and then he hired like a bunch of grandmothers, Italian grandmothers, because he misses Italian, um, like, his Italian parents or grandparents cooking. And then um and then he thought, you know what, there's probably a lot of people who miss their grandparents cooking. You know what I mean? So I guess, I don't know. I kind of I like when I see old people doing something. Does that make sense to you? Or like having a life? I don't know. Like, because I guess everyone gets scared of getting old, right? Like, especially like at my age, like I'm turning 40, and then sometimes I think about um like somehow you have this idea that, oh my gosh, the diseases are gonna start. You're gonna start feeling pain from different parts of your body. Your eyesight, starts going like, I know, like I've been asking around, and I'm like, I have this surgeon that I was working with, and he started to need wearing glasses, and he was like 43, and he was like, yeah, around 40s, it's like common for people to start needing glasses, stuff like that, like. And and somehow it makes you feel like your life is so short now. Like, what? Am I gonna be able to do more stuff? Like, is my life gonna end soon? Something like that, right? And then, so like, it's really inspiring when I see a lot of old people who are still doing something with their life. Like, oh, they're still doing new adventures, and I don't know, I guess that makes me feel like, oh, there's hope for me. Like, oh, maybe your life really doesn't have to end. Even if you get so old, like, you can still have adventures. You can still do stuff. I have gig night, but it's okay, I have security with me. What do you mean, Elton Mac? You have gig night where? Oh, you sing? Really? I don't know what it's about you saying the word camera, but I like how it sounds. It sounds spicy. What? Spicy camera? Why? To feel safe. Oh, that's sad. Like, you actually, do you get attacked in public? Speaking of vacation, 19 days till I visit Tenerife, my second one for this year. Oh, I hope you have fun and expect. I'm kind of jealous because I cannot have one yet. Okay, someday. It's okay. I only do two for this year. Yeah, I think two is like a nice, not so tiring. Um, like two per year. It's like a nice, safe. How do I say it? Like, it's not too much. It's not too little. It's a good rate. Yeah, I just turned 36 on Monday. Also found out my eyesight is getting bad and aches. Really? Oh my goodness. See what I mean? Tim! I was just looking for you. Hopefully the job is Tim! Oh my gosh, I just said wait. I just told everybody something that oh because remember remember when I used to work and then I used to tell you like oh what are the innuendos that I heard today. So basically one oh yes, I remember another one. Okay, I just told everybody one, okay, but I'm gonna tell you another one. So basically, we do a lot of joint surgeries like hip replacements or knee replacements, and then there's a lot of bone that you get from that. And this bone that you get, sometimes they can turn it into like bone graft, so sometimes they would be somebody going around collecting that bone graft, but obviously they have to ask for permission from everybody, from the patient, everyone, like all the paperwork. um anyway, they collect that, so that it could be useful for other people in the future, for other surgeries in the future. And then anyway, so it's called head though, so like the ball, there's a ball and socket in your hip, and the ball is called the head. And when they're doing hip replacements, they cut off that, they chop off that. So basically, wait, let me show you. Basically, if this is, your hip bone, like this is your thigh bone, right? This is like the ball and the socket of your hip, like there's a ball and socket there. They chop it off here, that part. It's called the neck of femur. There's a lot of fractures that happen there when old people fall. It's a very common fracture. It's called, we actually call it NOF, for short, because NOF, neck of femur. NOF, there's a NOF coming. That's like a common thing, like common hospital term that people who do these surgeries, like, is like they already know that. Anyway, so that's where they cut it, right? And then so this guy comes around asking for head. I always find it funny. Like he goes around, asking if, oh, can I have the head now? Like, doesn't everybody want that? Anyway, also wait, let me tell Tim the other one. Wait a minute, let me read your comments actually. Hi Orhan Agul. Tim, it was nice today. Like I'm just having sushi. Look, but in on the floor. I'm worried to put it on the bed because it's like all white. Also, the sun is so nice today, so I was out there, did some laundry, whatever. They'll have cataracts already, arthritis muscles. Really? But do you have to have surgery for cataracts? Two is more than enough for most people. Yeah, exactly. She really imagined him and they just show up. I know, right? I know. I was talking about Tim, like literally. You can motivate anyone to do anything from anywhere. Tim really just showed up. He did. He did. Crazy conspiracy theory annually about 3 million people disappear without a trace. What? What? Funny and insightful. What the hell? Crazy. Yeah, they get the metal ball instead. Yes, exactly. There you go. The metal ball. Head they chop off surgery. Lol, dirty thought. No wonder people are scared of doctors. So I had knee surgery long ago, ma'am. That's painful. Really? How long did your pain last, Benny? And what stitches did they use for you? Did you have clips or did they have to take off the sutures or were your sutures absorbable? Sorry, I'm just really curious about it. Like I don't really get to see the patients after the surgery. Sometimes I can ask the surgeons like, "Oh, what is the, you know, the healing process, how long does it take, stuff like that." But like different surgeons do different things, and they believe in different things as well. So then they will practice what they have experience in, what they have um you know what they believe, because let's say different consultants, we have different experiences, so that based on this one's experience, this is the best, the other one, based on their experience, this is the best, so everyone will have a different way. When you see him, you should say, do you want Tim, do you think I didn't feel that way? Like, I really felt so strongly, like, to see that, but I didn't want him to think that I'm like, what do you call it? I didn't want him to think that I am flirting with him, like I'm trying to pick him up or something. Because, like, I don't really fancy him. Maybe if I fancy him, then I would, you know, I would do that to show some sort of intention. I know what you came here for. You came for some heads. I'll give you that. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? Hi, Sagar Gupta, how are you today? Hi, SK Birla, how are you today? I lasted longer than 2 years. Oh, wait. Who doesn't like getting? I know, Chad Wallace. I really wanted to say that. I was like, yeah, like, doesn't everybody want that? Hello, teens. How are you? What is the metal ball? Where is it? Oh, to replace the ball in your hip. It lasted longer than 2 years. 15 like that. Thank you so much for the likes, Kewal. Think about the people who disappear. Where are they? I have darker conspiracy on how candidates for organ. Oh, I'm so sorry. That probably happens funny and insightful, but I don't know. I don't know where, I don't know how, and like, um, and what's sad is sometimes the people who are meant to care for these people don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, have you heard of those stories where actually sometimes they're the ones who give up, who, like, here you go, serve them on a platter, you can have this. Like, isn't that really sad? Like, nobody even looks for them. I was missing you a lot. Thank you so much, Kewal. Our surgeon's called Mr. True. Yes, yes. So in the UK, we call our surgeons Mr. Do they call them Mr. in other countries, that like in the country where you are? Hi, SK Birla. How are you today? I'm sure that's why hospital staff wear masks, so people don't notice when they are laughing. Tim, Tim. You're so damn fun to hang out with, and your community can't imagine a better way to spend my Saturday. Oh, Chad, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I enjoy it too, to be honest. The patella was cracked in two pieces and they tied the titanium wire. Oh, it's a wire that you had. So you say, does it still hurt for you? Like, we call that K wiring. I mean, K wiring. No, we call that wiring. Tension band wiring. Tension band wiring. I have done that surgery before, Benny. Are you enjoying your new job? Yes, Sagar Gupta, I am. Yeah, you don't want to date Yeah, I don't want to, like, I don't feel that, and then what if he starts to think that I'm hitting on him? Yeah, that's it, hitting on him. Is it a chondromalacia? I don't know, Sagar Gupta. Any idea yet on when would be our coffee date in a police station for a safe environment, still being patient? Is prosthetic limb useful in case of complete fracture? I have never experienced prosthetic, Sagar Gupta. Yeah, that people are just doing their job not to help. I don't understand, Chadwalas. I got lost. Hi, James. Hey, Nan. How are you today? Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, James. Hello, teens. How are you? I'm good, Nan. I'm having a chilled out day. What about you? After 3 months past surgery, I already had a field investigator follow me to see if I work. Really? Like, because they want you to work right away? Is the sushi nice? Yeah, yeah. I always buy this sushi. Um, so I know, I know that I'm gonna have good sushi. Oh, do you want to see it? Here, that's my favorite sushi. Salmon sushi is my favorite. I had some katsu curry as well. This is something that I tried. It's actually turned out really nice. That's from there. Um, it's ika. It's like squid, squid, squid what? Karage. Karage is what it's called. Basically, like, I guess fried battered squid, kind of like calamari, but like with a spice, powdered spice. And then what is this? tempura, miso soup, edamame. There you go. That's what I have. How's the new job? Oh yeah, let me just wait. I'm enjoying it than expected, John. So like there's a lot of differences between the hospital where I was and this hospital because I guess, the other one is an emergency hospital, this one is an elective hospital. So the cases that we have is very different. Um like they have to have a fast pace here because obviously it's like everything is planned, so you have more chance of being efficient versus if you have an emergency hospital, like the chances of being efficient is slightly lower because you don't really know what you're gonna get. Like there's no way for you to predict, like there is like you can prepare for a lot of different things, but sometimes what if you get, two of this, like you can't possibly realistically have, buy all the sets in the whole world, and have a place to store that, and spend like what money are you spending? You know what I mean? Like you have to be smart about like kind of estimating how many cases you might be doing of this particular case and like within a safe limit. And then not having a balance between being safe and not overspending, you know what I mean? So sometimes that could happen, like that's I guess a part of what could be stressful in that place, in the old work that I had. Like you don't know like if somebody like gets admitted overnight and then like we need to do a big surgery on them, like I don't know, like let's say for example we need to do a hip replacement for them, and then what if we have used those implants, already? Like, do we have enough implants for that, right now? I don't know. you know? Um, let's say if even if you have two of each, like how many have we done already? Sometimes they can all be how many, hip replacements all in one go, and how many sets do we have? Do we have enough to do all of them right now? You know what I mean? So I guess that's what was stressful in the old job. In this job, I guess that stress is taken away because of the fact that it's elective. Like they can prepare everything beforehand, like months in advance. They already know what they're gonna have, so they can already borrow. If they don't have the set for it, they can borrow months in advance, and then like there's probably not gonna be any change the next day, like um I, like according to what I see, it's more likely that you have a cancellation than an addition, so um I guess that part is easier, you know but obviously there's a lot to learn, like a lot of things that they do that we don't do before, so that's something that I need to learn, and there's still a lot of things for me to learn, but it's kind of exciting. I actually enjoy it. I really like it. I think I want to stay there for a while. Um, what about you, the unexpected John? How are you? A lot of Filipino restaurants and bakeries seem to be opening up in London now. Yeah, I know. It's too painful, worse than any other bone. Really? Wait, even after the surgery, Benny, does it still hurt now? Being able to manage your time around our new role. Yeah, the only thing about my new job is I'm also adjusting to the hours. And I've been walking to work and back and I just feel so extra tired when I get home. And I guess I used to walk to and from work before, but I guess those my hours then were shorter. I only did 8 to 5s, and so, when I get home, I have a lot of energy. I cook dinner, But now, like, oh my gosh, I get home and I'm so exhausted. Like, I feel like I can just go to bed, and just have a bath and go to bed. And I'm like, I can't even walk anymore. It's true, but I don't know if I'm just I'm just like, it's just because I'm not used to it yet. Maybe in the future I'll be so used to it that it's not gonna matter anymore. But at the moment I feel tired. Like the past 3 days I've been doing that, walking to work, going back, like not walking to work. I mean, there's a bus ride as well, but it's like half an hour, 30 minutes walk in the morning, 30 minutes walk in the afternoon, after work. I mean in the evening after work. And then I'm doing like 8 a.m. to 7:30 shift. And then after 3 days, last night I was out. Like I was so tired, like crazy. You know, I got to spend a lot of time with my sister. Oh, that's good, Non. What else do you have planned this weekend? Yes, then show us your sushi. Yes, they follow me for over 80 kilometers and filmed me doing some painting. What? Is that in Canada, Benny? Hi, SK Birla. OMG, I would totally eat all of your sushi if you let me. I bet it tastes as good as it looks. Um, do you like sushi, Chad? What's your favorite? I was not ready for work, but I needed money and I pushed myself through pain. Oh. However, I got caught working after 3 months past surgery and I had to pay the money back from workers' compensation. What does that mean? A few years of age. You needed money. Oh, right. So why did you get what? They didn't want you to work. A few years age, I suffered from injury in tendon area, unable to work, and it heals after a few days. Someone suggested me. I don't know what that means. Sagar Gupta. I don't know what polysuture means. Hi, Irwan Rika. How are you today? How long have you been on your new job now? Oh, I was in like 4 weeks. I've been there for 4 weeks. Can you tell us some funny story from patients coming out of anesthetics? Oh yes, Benny. Wait, I will tell you. Wait, okay. Funny stories from anesthetics. I still have the other innuendo that I want to tell Tim. Hi, Samir Khan. How are you today? Is that one male nurse working there too? The one that's from the Philippines too? Wait, which one, Starlight? Which one? Which one? My job role has changed since I've moved to my company. I work for logistic for where they make it more efficient. Okay, okay, yeah. Rather than being stuck back of the house. Yes, that was in Canada. Okay, interesting. I like all kinds of sushi. Really? What's your favorite though? Then we have been celebrating anniversary last week. Oh, cool. How long have you been together? The accident happened at work, so they put you on workers. Oh, I understand. Oh, and then they caught you. Oh my gosh. Love innuendos. You were talking about a male nurse a while back. A Filipino male nurse? What was I saying? Sorry, Starlight. I don't remember. 8 years now. Oh, wow. That's a long time. So, okay. Tim, are you still there? When you're sick? He went to the hospital to visit me? When I was sick. What did I say? I say so many things I don't remember anymore, Starlight. Tim! Tim! Did he leave? I liked barbecue eel, California spider, all kinds. Really? Okay, I've never tried barbecued eel. Tim! Maybe he left. I wanted to tell him I wanna know what, that one. When he comes back, I will tell him. Wait, what was the question somebody asked? Now I have to go back. Funny story from patient's anesthetic. Oh, yes. Basically, there was this one patient who who was very anxious about her surgery, and then she said, "Can my husband come in?" But you can't have your partner in unless you're having a baby. And then and she was like all about her husband. "Oh, my husband wants to be here. I want to be with my husband." Whatever. And then later on, while the patient is like you know I think it might have been after the surgery. And then all of a sudden, she was like saying to the anesthetist, "You're so handsome. Like, I want to marry you." Like, And then the anesthetist was like, "What about your husband?" She was like, "Who? What husband?" And I was like to the anesthetist, "You've done a good job." You have done a very good job in this patient. She's so comfortable, she forgot her husband. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and not only that, she finds the anesthetist very good looking, What? Like after his anesthetics, like, "You're the most beautiful guy I've ever seen in my life." 9 years. It's awesome. Really, barbecued eel. 9 years ago, I fell for about eight together. Okay. Canada has lots of field investigators, and they investigate people after they have an accident to make sure they don't embellish their pain and suffering. Oh, I understand. Interesting. It's nothing. It's okay. I thought the nurse might work at your job. No. Oh, wait a minute. Which male nurse? No, he doesn't work in my new job. It's translated. I spend more time on shop floor now and maybe 2 days a week in the warehouse rather than it being full-time warehouse. Oh, okay. That's cool. Tim may have lost his motivation. Gotta bring the motivation out. Oh my goodness, that's funny. She was ready to marry him. I know, right? I'm like, be careful of anesthetist. You might fall in love at first sight. They might anesthetize you and then you're in love. She's just as beautiful as now and then. Ah, anyway, I Tim, I'm so annoyed. I wanted to tell Tim the story, but I think he got distracted and must have left. Or maybe he's doing something. Maybe he's just there, but he's doing something. I really want to tell him the hard story. And then, yeah, so. Oh, yeah, and then they're so good. I don't know if you've seen my post, but I've posted here on my page. Like, what they have done for May, for the month of May. So it seems like they're very active in, you know, changing their boards, looking after staff well-being and stuff like that. Like, trying to include everyone, helping everyone tap into their creative side, because they they have posted like this whole board for May because apparently May is the mental health month. So like to help with your mental health, they've put a lot of games in the coffee room and we actually played with it. There's like board games, not yeah, like um a lot of indoor games, that staff can play with each other while they're on break. Guess it helps, have a bit of fun between colleagues. Only when you're married. Oh, well, at least you're moving forward, right? Progressing. I want to hear more about what the anesthetic stories. Anesthetic stories. What other anesthetic stories do I have? There's nothing that pops up in my head at the moment about the anesthetics. Like, no, nothing. Nothing right now. All I can think of is I want to tell Tim about the the wait the hard joke, but it disappeared. It's so annoying. Just ask me how I am. No, about your jokes at work. Oh, at work. Oh, you know what? And I miss my old colleagues because they already know me as this. And I don't have that yet. Like, I mean, um, I guess I'm still getting to know a lot of things at work. So like my mind is focused still on where our stuff, because there's things that I don't know where they are kept. The surgeries that they're doing is different from the surgeries that we're doing. The trace that they have is different from our trace. There are some similarities, but there's a lot of differences as well. So there's a lot of for me to adjust to. And I guess what's the other advantage? Oh yeah, and the other advantage is there's so many people they have hired that are familiar with orthopedic things, like familiar with the orthopedic trays, familiar with orthopedic implants, and they can all check the implants. Whereas in my old place, there's not that many people who like doing orthopedics or like who cannot. There's a lot of people who cannot do orthopedics at all because of like bad backs and stuff like that, like health problems. And so like there's not a lot of people who know how to check implants sometimes. Like night staff, if even if they already know that this patient will be done in the morning, they can't prepare it because they don't know yet. They don't know how to check the implants. It's very complicated. Like orthopedics is one of the most complicated, I guess, like implant wise, one of the most complicated things that you need to check. um Mad dog, I miss you today, but she can actually come with the question about dating. Shall we, since I haven't been around, I miss you. I miss you too. How have you been? What have you been up to? I must see a lot of knees. Yes, that's another thing, Starlight. Like, I don't, like, I have done knee surgery before, but it's like not an everyday thing for us in the old place where I work. It's like we do it randomly, like rarely, and then um also when we do it, it's not always you that will be in that theater. So like I have not much experience in that, and for me it seems very complicated, like because there's a lot of cutting blocks. It's called the cutting block. Like they use this as a guide, right? To cut this part of your knee. The other guide, cut, whatever. And then you put pins in to keep it in place. And then you cut with a saw, right? And then, oh my gosh, there's a lot of, there's a lot of things to remember. And at the moment, I still haven't got it, but they do it a lot in this hospital. So that's one of the things that I'm learning right now, actually. Knee replacements. It's coming, girly. Y'all will get tighter soon, I'm sure. Lots of hours for your job, plenty of time. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, Chad Wallace. Yeah, yeah. One step at a time. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you so much, Mad Dog. I just got done with the family meeting. Oh, what did you guys how was the family meeting? I've been good. I've been doing good things. How's Bigo? A lot of pretty knees. Oh, ooh. Wait, I was just thinking about that. Oh my goodness. There's some students who came actually last time I was at work. They came from the old place where I work because now their placement is here, in my new job. And they said to me, "Oh, our your colleagues back there miss you." And they were like, they're trying to see if you're gonna scrub for this case, stuff like that. Oh, it's so cute. But I kind of miss them, you know what I mean? It started with sneaky kissing and hugs and stuff. I know, you've come a long way, Nan. I was joking about the knees. What was on your mind when you read that? What do you mean? So many news stuck on your watch list for Monday? Oh, Sagar Gupta. At the moment, I just have like all the stocks that I have right now. It's just there. Like it's just waiting for it to go up. That's what I'm like. I don't have anything that I'm thinking of buying yet. I don't have anything that, yeah. It's more like it's a bit boring though. Like it's more exciting when you're checking out the things and then like you want to buy something. Like when you have to wait and be inactive, it's kind of like you're itching, but you know that you can't do anything. Like, you sell too early, you will lose some profit, and then, you know, you just have to be patient. You just have to be wait. Like you just have to wait right now. Like right now is the moment that you just wait. Unless something comes up, unless something that is really good deal comes up and you have to do it. So or like you have to buy it or you have to sell it. At the moment there's nothing. Like I just wait. That's all I can do right now. I have no plans. What about you, Sagar Gupta? Are you doing stocks? Greetings, Indonesia. Hi, Pendi Effendi from Indonesia. How are you today? Hi, Aziza. I'm good. How are you? I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. What about you? I was nervous for the first time. Had never had a serious relationship. Well, it all worked out very well for you, Don. Hmm. Tim! Tim. Damn it. I should have told him that first. Now I have to wait for him to come back before I get to tell him again. I'm annoyed. I don't even know if he's coming back. Many brokers provide a feature called GTT, Good Till Trigger. You can use it to buy later at your desired price. It is very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I do stock and derivatives too. Okay, so is there like what are you watching right now? Like how long have you been doing it, Sagar? And like if there's anything that you have learned from your experience, what is it? We can learn from your experience. I think you have asked me that. I remember you. You were the one who was asking me before about equity. Tim, come back. She has something hilarious. I know, right? Damn it. I should have said it one after another. Since 2021. Okay. So you started it in 2021. So you're like you have 3 years, 4 years experience, and it was an unconventional first romance, so we wanted to go slow. Yeah. Well, I guess it worked out for you, none. And also, in your experience, have you been successful? Like, have you been successful in choosing what helps you make your decisions? And like, how like did you lose a lot of money? Did you gain a lot of money? What is your like out of these 4 years that you have been doing it? Like, how much have you gained or how much have you lost? And hi, Zao Zao, how are you today? Because I hear that, most of the time I notice that people are more likely to be honest when they are typing, like on a screen or something. I don't know. I guess because they don't well, unless your real identity is there. But some people, some of their real whatever they want to say comes out because they don't feel like they people that are there would know them. You know what I mean? Kind of comes up like it turns into some sort of outlet for them. Um, and like when you lose, apparently, when you lose money, people are scared to share that, because they don't want to show that they have lost, or like, um, they feel like they're stupid, if they share that. Oh, you know what? Actually, um, what do you call it? I invested in this and then it lost me a lot of money. It makes you feel like you're stupid, right? And so like some people won't share that, but like most of the time they are only willing to share when they actually won some money, when they actually gained some money. So it's hard to find a realistic um kind of poll, when it comes to stocks. I prefer watching candlesticks patterns, means price actions, RSI or ADX in equity and in derivatives. I'm sorry. I use mostly harmonic patterns like the Napoli level, Quasimodo pattern, etc. works most. That is so interesting. Like I have no idea what a lot of these things that you're saying mean. So I took a screenshot and I'm hoping that I can like search them at some point. What the hell? Price actions, RSI, ADX in equity, derivatives, harmonic pattern, Di Napoli level, Quasimodo pattern. What the hell? I don't know any of that. I think the parents most kind of hoping for it. Oh, really? Do you really think so, Nan? Hi, Riaz. How are you today? Yeah, lost many times to be honest while started, but then one rule loss must be smaller than profit. And interesting. Yes. Okay. So what you have lost, I guess you kind of learn from it anyway, right? So, um, but in total, through all these years, Sagar Gupta, through all these years, what was your gain and what was your loss? If you don't mind me asking, if that's not, what was the, if that's not too much to ask, but it might be too personal for you. If that's too personal for you, maybe you can just answer like, what was the most that you have made, in a single transaction? Like the Oh no, you don't really do stocks. Sorry, I'm thinking in stock like mentality. Sagar, what does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to search it, Chad. Hi, the unexpected John. Our mom was definitely happy, I think. Well, I'm glad. I mean it's good to feel accepted, right? None. I'm annoyed. Tim did not come back. Tim! 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 Anyway, wait, when am I gonna be back? I'm gonna be back tomorrow because I don't have the kids, so at the moment, actually, I'm home alone. That's why I'm just chill, super chilled out. Um, I don't know. What time am I gonna go live tomorrow? Can I just surprise you? Can I be like, just go live? No, okay, I'm gonna put a time. I'll probably go live around this time again. Yes, I think that's good. Tim! Yes, exactly. Gary! Tim! I used to have, oh my gosh, I used to have, so when I was on Bigo, oh, I used to say Gary all the time. Oh, I miss those times. Because, oh, I used to do, oh, Mario Kart. I used to do Mario Kart with some of the people watching, right? And then one of them was Gary. And then, is it every time I see him, I just be like, Gary! Or maybe when we're waiting for him to play and then he's not there, I'm like, Gary! Oh, now it's Tim! Tim! Where are you? She even shook hands with me and say, welcome to the family again. Bye, everyone, if you're gonna head off. Oh, my highest one they gained was 8,800. Really? For one day? For one day? But is that like just, how do I say it? Like, is that actually from a transaction? Or is that like, the value just went up that much in one day? Because it's not the end, right? Like, the value of your stocks will go up and down, right? But it's not the end until you actually sell it. Like, it's not the end until you actually take your money. So let's say it might go down in value right now, but then, well, in time it might go back up, so it doesn't mean that it's down right now that it's going to stay down. You know what I mean? So do you mean like you actually lost that money and you actually gained that money, or it's just something that went down? No, I'm not talking about stocks. Oh, I understand. Derivative. Okay, I have to search what is this derivative business. Maybe I should learn that from you, Sagar Gupta. We try now, little only unexpected back high. Welcome back, unexpected. I'm loving this. Thank you, Chad. Okay, bye. And see you tomorrow. Hopefully, no, I am not talking future options. Yeah, you're right. Future options. You are absolutely right. We can try that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head off. Um, I hope you guys have a good. Why is my neck like red? Um, I'll be back. I'll be back around 6 p.m. again tomorrow. I almost didn't notice at first you went live. I'm so happy you went live. Oh, thank you for being here, Chad. In equity, I'm unlucky. Didn't make much money. Oh, is it? Equity is not good for you. I'm glad I caught you. Do you have a great Mother's Day? Oh, thank you so much, Madong. Is that why you remembered me? Because it's Mother's Day in America, and you're like, oh, I know a mother in the UK. um, have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. BST. Same time, same time. Bye, Chad Wallace. Bye, Mad Dog. Bye, Sagar Gupta. Bye, Non. Bye, The Unexpected John. Bye, Riaz. I don't know who else is there. Zao Zao, if you're still there, goodbye. Aziza, Pendy, I don't know who else is there. Starlight, if you're still there, Starlight, goodbye. I don't really know who else is there. Bye, Tins. Bye, Sagar. Same time. Yes, same time. Hi, Kumar Satish, and goodbye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.